Good news for all you Canadians that hate the Americans. I have some fantastic news for you. You ready? We finally beat them at something. No, it wasn't hockey. It was not the gold medal game. We finally beat them at debt. We have a 103% debt to GDP ratio in this country. The Americans, 30%, one-third less at 70%. Fantastic. Good job. Good job, guys. Did you hear about the luxury tax on cars in BC? Remember I told you if I had to bet my entire life savings, every last penny to my name, my entire net worth on will the taxes go up or down by 2030. I told you they're going up. I bet every last thing that I own. That'd be a good bet to make. I probably should try to lock that in sooner than later while the odds are good. Luxury taxes on cars in BC just went up. 55 grand plus, you get a 7% luxury tax. You can't even buy a Nissan shitbox for 55 grand right now. And if you buy a vehicle for 125 grand, you get an extra 15% luxury tax from the BC government. Isn't that nice? Did you hear about the daylight savings though? We're not doing daylight savings anymore next year. Yay! Yay, I don't have to set my clocks back and wake up an hour earlier in the winter. Oh no. Oh, I get to lose an hour in the spring. Yay! Retarded spending will fund all of this. Retarded spending funded by money printing and taxation of your stupid ass, driving you further into poverty. Your salary will continue to inflate. And I know I've seen so many comments about this. Well, Travis, I got a 6% raise this year. Things are going pretty well. Hey, inflation's at 12%. That 6% raise means you went back 6%. And guess what? I've never heard anybody talk about this online. As they continue to print money and tax you and drive you into poverty, and your salary inflates, that 6% raise, they're going to bump you into the next tax bracket. As your salary goes up, you're going to get taxed higher and higher and higher. So you get to take less and less home. And as that happens, they're inflating the currency. They're devaluing your purchasing power. Your cost of living will continue to go up. You know, it's funny. The Liberals had that video the other day that came out where Mark Carney basically broke down. And it was a pretty compelling video, to be honest. If I was retarded, I would have believed it too. How the scamdemic, the imaginary flu that was a giant compliance test in 2020 is the reason why your food costs are so high 6 years later. That the Russians going into the Ukraine 4 years ago is why everything is so expensive. Not because of money printing or reckless policy, taxation, and all the endless free shit we give out. No, that's why. Subsequently, like I said, the inflation will push you into the next tax bracket, taking more and more and more away from you. And guess what? You and your wife, who both decided to vote for the Liberals because you want to be a good person, you can both go eat crickets off the floor. That is the future that you're looking at in Canada by 2030. It's scary. And if you open your eyes, you will see it. It is everywhere. Like people that are not alarmed, eyes wide shut, and you hear, like, when I see these street interviews and people are like, oh, I'm optimistic about the country. I think things are going to be going well in the next 5 years. You are so retarded. God himself cannot save you. It's over. I've said this before, and I'll use this analogy again. A hockey coach told me one time, you are exactly where you deserve to be. You are where you deserve to be. You're not a dollar richer, a dollar poorer, not a pound lighter, not a pound heavier. You are exactly where you deserve to be, as your life is a giant sum of every decision that you have made to date. And that is where you deserve to be. Think about that. Let that sink in. What can you do to better your situation? Some personal accountability. What can you do to help the problem? Well, let's be honest. You're not going to be able to fight the government because they're going to wreck you. What you can do, vote with your wallet. Buy small business. Don't give it to the monopolies and the corporations. I put out a feeler the other day. Side note. I said, if you own a coffee shop in Vancouver or Winnipeg, I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're not a liberal, but if you own a coffee shop in Winnipeg or Vancouver, please send me a message on Instagram. I'd love to know where your coffee shop is to come and buy a coffee and support you. Giving money to the corporations will only fuel the problem. Taking your money away from the corporations and giving it to local will keep the money local in the local system and help at least resist the programming and the enslavement a little bit. So if you have a coffee shop, Vancouver, Winnipeg, send me an Instagram message. I put this feeler out the other day, and all I got was women telling me, oh my God, you're so beautiful, strong, tall, handsome, humble, and sexy. I wish more men in Canada were like you. Ladies, yes, there's plenty of me to go around, but I need to find local coffee shops. Please, send me an Instagram message. Where are the good coffee shops run by conservatives? If you're a liberal coffee shop, I'm kind of conflicted. Because part of me is like, damn, I hope you don't succeed in business, and I hope the conservative coffee shops do. But then liberal coffee shops are just going to go ask the government for a free handout, more free shit. So I'm like, just keep them in business just enough to not be on UBI. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Let me know in the comment section below. But become a channel member. It's 99 cents. It's a whole slew of videos for you to watch when you become a channel member. It's right beside the channel subscribe button. Click join. 99 cents. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And I will see you in the next video.